Right, this is our new Enki search service. So I'm just going to click into the Search Now button, and the system has already logged me in, which is great. There's two steps to Enki. We've got the property search step and the party search step. Property search relates to whether the property is registered or unregistered. And we've got a land registry icon and we've got a registries icon. For the purposes of the demonstration, I'm going to do both just to save time. So if we start with the land registry, we click on the land registry icon there, and we'll accept terms and conditions, and we'll just put in a folio number. So I'm just going to put in a random folio number here, and I'm going to hit search, and that'll bring back the folio, and it'll bring back a map also for further verification of the folio. So I'm going to add the folio to my requisition, and I can see that it's been added successfully here. If I go into the registry of deeds next, I can just do a random search against Patrick Murphy, and I'll just take a date in the last 10 years, so we'll go back to 2005 and the 1st of October, and I can add the grantor to the courts check at this point as well, just to save time later on. So I'll do that, and I'm going to select a county, which I must have, and I'm going to select a townland. And the beauty of Enki is that when you select your town, it automatically populates the barony and the parish, just to save time. You can remove those as well if they're not relevant to your search, but it's probably better to leave them in. You can also add a property number and name and a street address as well, but I'll leave that out for demonstration purposes. I'm going to add the grantor to my requisition now, and it's just giving me a little pop-up here to make sure I didn't leave something out by mistake. So I'm going to proceed, and I'll navigate away from the dialogue there. Now I can see my requisition, both those deed searches and person searches have been added, and I can add the rest of the parties to my search. So if there's a company involved in the conveyance, I can do a company search by typing in the company number. I can do a quick verification of the company, and I can add the company to this requisition as well. Now I'm going to add a person, and for the purposes of the demonstration, I'm going to add Sean Quinn. So I'll just add that there. And we can see there that we're going to do a judgments and a lis pendens check, and we're also going to do a bankruptcy and insolvency check. So I'm going to hit checkout now, and it gives me a quick dialogue here, just a recap of the different components of the search. I can add a planning search as well if I just type in a planning address here, so Faha, Killarney, County Kerry. It'll do a quick update of the price point as well, so it'll work out the planning price point. If I put in a file reference here, and then I can specify a closing date. So with Enki, we're encouraging solicitors to carry out searches as early as possible in the conveyance, so that they can get the benefit of the refreshes or the updates of the searches. And I'm going to click confirm, and right now the system cycles through all the registries, and it's going to retrieve all the components of the search in real time, and it's going to add it to my filing cabinet. And I can go in and I can review my filing cabinet at any time, and I can see the elements of the search, and I can change the closing date. I can change the closing date as often as I want and push the search out. It takes a bit of time in this phase to get all the information, because it is actually going out in real time to the different registries to make sure that the information that we're retrieving for you is as up to date as possible. So I can download the report now, and at the same time you can see my filing cabinet has just been updated. I quickly open the report and I can see the components. So there's my requisition sheet. I can see the company printout. I can see the judgment search against the different parties. I can see all the judgments that it's found. I can see a lis pendens search. I can see the bankruptcy search. I can see any personal insolvency arrangements, so it's coming back with no arrangements in personal insolvency. And I can see my folio. We make a statement around pending applications, so even if there aren't any pending applications, we will verify that for you as part of the service. Here's the folio itself. And finally, we will have the acts. So you can see Patrick Murphy, County of Cork, and we've got 66 matching acts. And there's my full report. Now that report will get refreshed every day until the closing date. And I can go in here into my filing cabinet and I can see all the different reports that I have in my filing cabinet. And I can go in and I can edit the closing date here. I can see all the different components. And I can see the history of the particular search. I can delete it, or I can, as I say, edit the closing date by a month there and close my search, and it'll keep refreshing until the sale actually closes. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy using our service.